everybody, it's Kenny K again. And for the new subscribers, very, very welcome. Thank you. That's again for me a badge of honor. Thank you. I wanted to talk to you about Terrifier 2, because the third one, I think it came out recently. I did the Terrifier 1 review. Now I'm doing the second one, but I think the third one is already in theaters, or you can see him on a certain paid channel. I'm not sure. Terrifier 2 from 2022, directed by Damien Leone, written by him too. You got David Howard Thornton playing the iconic Art the Clown. He's becoming a real mainstream villain. I don't think it's gonna take long that action figurine or something from the character is gonna be made. But you have a few notable people in there called Lauren Laver. She plays Sienna. And she is the final girl of the movie. This time, Art met his match in a way. Do not spoil too much. But she apparently got her inspiration from Laurie Strode, Sidney Prescott, the determination to live, and especially about Mia from Evil Dead Remake. She literally went to hell and back again, so she took so much punishment. So that were her idols. That's where she based her character on. You got Elliot Fullman, Jonathan, that's her brother, and I think her mom, I think it's Barbara. Her mom. This movie takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes, pretty long. It's the full uncut version because this one was crowdfunded, and I think Damien had something like, okay, we're gonna give you the full complete version of it, and here you go. And Samantha Scafidi also does a cameo at the end, the one that survived the first movie at what cost. If you've seen the movie, you know that she kills the interviewer, and she basically goes to an insane asylum. She can't handle it. And at the end, something really fucked up beyond all recognition. Fubar happens to her. Not gonna say what, but for some reason there's a link between her and Art, and weird. Also, in this movie you have Art followed by a little girl clown, which in my opinion looks even creepier than Art. She's sitting at some point in the movie, she's sitting there and just having diarrhea and shitting all over the floor, and Art's like and then she starts to play a game like this, and then another guy is sitting there sleeping, and he sees a naked Art, except the makeup on his face, doing this to nobody sees that little girl clown. I mean, for some reason that little girl clown is connected to her. Now, like I said, Sienna in this movie has also supernatural powers of sorts. I think her brother too, Jonathan, because their dad died, and have this sketchbook behind and this Lord, so Tolkien, Lord of the Rings sword behind for Sienna, specifically for Sienna. And I think he did that. He made those drawings of, I think, of art. He made art in the drawings. He kind of foreseen the future, and that sword is like the only thing that can defeat art. So the sword was meant to protect herself and her family. Now, Sienna has a few friends, Brooke and Ellie. These are just there to be slaughtered. Now, let's talk about this. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the characters. Characters in this movie, the first one was just cardboard characters, and Art the Clown being creepy funny, and then being creepy sadistic. Kill, 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 and that was it, right? The second movie has a lot more going for it. The characters are more fleshed out, and I have to say, Sienna, Lauren Laver, is actually a pretty good actress. I liked her mom. I liked her brother. These were three pretty good actors. I liked Sienna's friends too, for the short time we see them. Sienna. I mean, Sienna as the new character that's involved in the movies is actually pretty good, and I think it's her first movie. I'm not sure, but talk about her first movie. For God's sakes, such an explicit, violent movie. But she does a great job. The only thing is, like I said, she is supernatural. She has something supernatural. I'm guessing Jonathan too. I'm guessing that the dad died, that he gave through to his children, especially Sienna. She's making this for Halloween, those wings for an angel, you know, and it symbolizes that she is the good. She's good. She's the angel. She presents good, and Art represents bad. He's the demon, right? It's good versus evil. And for some weird reason, her brother wants to dress up like Art, because he's really interested in these prolific killers and like Bundy and Gacy, and you know, and Art the Clown. No, but they're not fleshed out. They're not really fleshed out. You get a 2 hours and 20-minute long movie, and you don't really get a fleshed out character. You don't know why she's supernatural. She has this sketchbook where drawings are in, and I think drawings that foresees the future, and from her dad, and that's probably the only thing we're gonna get. And that sword she got, that Tolkien Lord of the Rings kind of looking elfish sword she got. She also has these dreams of like a commercial of cereal, and everybody's dancing, somebody's playing a banjo, and the kid is eating the cereals, and in the cereal box are maggots and razors and whatever, and at some point I like it, and he's bleeding out of his mouth. So you got this fucked up dream, and then Art shows up and Tommy guns everybody down. The takes a flamethrower and puts the banjo lady at blaze, and then she tries to kill Sienna in the dream, but Sienna goes in the cereal box, hurts herself like hell, then takes the sword out of it, and when he fires the flamethrower, the sword is like a shield, and then she wakes up. So, like I said, there is something supernatural going on, and I'm thinking she is the protector of her brother, her mom, and she's the only one who is a match for Art. But like I said, she doesn't know much more about her dad. So like I said, character development. And I heard in the third movie they're explaining a little bit more, but not too much, because it's like the movie wants to keep you hooked on, you know, for number 4, number 5, or how many movies are gonna come, until they explain who she is, what she is, why she is supernatural, and why Art is supernatural, because of course in the last movie he gets killed, you know, shot down through the eyes, he lost an eye. But if you see in the end of the movie, he comes back alive, kills the coroner, and Art being, let's talk about that character, he's being, again, gory as fuck. The thing is with Art is when he kills somebody, he's just like a child that's playing with a doll, and he doesn't like the doll, and he starts to pound on the doll. So he takes a hammer, for example, hits it on the face multiple times, and it's a person. So he hits it multiple, and the camera angle is keep it's kept right through the victim's head, and you see the hammer going in, you see the teeth flying out, then he takes his eye out to put his lost eye, replaces it with that eye, but that doesn't work, of course, the eye falls out. I mean, shit like that. So all the kills are basically they're not just one hit kills, they're all like kills that last a minute, that really, where you really goes to the jugular and keeps you going at the jugular, right? There's also one signature kill in this movie, like the first is the one, if you've seen that one, is the upside down girl, where she is sawn in half from her privates and then completely until sawn through her head. So we have 2 flaps. This one has one too, but it's even more. It's almost so extreme that it's beyond absurdity. She got a normal let's say it like it is. A normal person would go in shock. She would be in shock. She would even die at some process. But this girl, even with all the abuse she got, when her mom comes in, she's still able to say "mom," and I'm not gonna spoil how she gets killed. As for the people who want to see this movie, who've never seen this movie before and seen the first one, but they want to see this one, I mean, this is just, and every kind of punishment he can give her, he will give her, you know. Like I said, 2 signature kills. And then, like I said, that little girl clown, nobody can see her except her, Sienna, and her brother can see her. Yeah, like in school, at some point, she sees both Art and the clown girl playing with a dead possum, you know, taking guts out, and they throw it at him and he runs away. He saw that little clown girl. Sienna too at some point. Like I said, supernatural. She doesn't kill anybody, but she's there to just hang along, you know, with Art the Clown. She's there to just observe and hang along and tag along, you know. So Art, as a character, is more vicious in this one than the first one, and you would say, how can that be? The first one, he was already super vicious. Well, in this one, he breaks the limit again, and the third one, he's supposed to break the limit even more. So it's gonna be the third one's gonna be more carnage fueled, more of a carnage fueled movie. You're gonna have Sienna back, her brother too, I believe, and her mom. You're gonna have Samantha Safidi is her name in this movie. It looks like she's gonna kill some people. I think there's a link between her and Art. Why, I don't know. It looks like when she kills the reporter in the first movie, it looks like she's possessed by Art. You know, that she is possessed by Art, and that she is a helping hand for Art. The third one will be set at Christmas. This one is set at Halloween. And you've got a few funny scenes, like Art standing there with glasses, and when you look away and you look back, he has the different kind of glasses, and then you're looking at again different glasses with fake eyeballs, like on a string coming. You got these scenes. So these scenes are in between the 2 hours and 20 minutes, you know. So you've got Art shenanigans, and then you've got, of course, Art's brutal kills, you know. Like at some point when he wants to pay for a trumpet, he empties his sack full of weapons, like axes and cleavers, all rusted and things like that. And then he has $5, and he gives it to him, and then he says, okay, thank you. And of course, he doesn't want to give it to him, he wants to give it to him. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. If you're just a horror fan, a casual horror fan, it's not for you. It's a fan for the real horror fans, for the slasher fans, for the ones who like the explicit gore. If you've seen Giallo movies where they really take a close-up shot from the killer's perspective, and then the close-up from the kills, and you see the blades or the hatchets going in, well, then this one's probably something up your alley, because this one's even more extreme. The special effects are again all practical effects, which I really appreciate. And like I said, Art has a new companion, the creepy clown girl. I mean, if they don't make these into 2 figurines, that would be stupid, because they're, I have to say, from all the clown killers, Art is probably the most creepy, disturbing, psychopathic killer of them all. And that little clown girl, she's also up there. I mean, she doesn't kill, but the creepiness, the like I said, the diarrhea, and the creepiness, she's also up there. and I have a feeling she's gonna come back in a third movie and she's gonna kill some people in the third movie. I'm not seen third movie. I'm gonna review it if I seen it. But again, so the positives are gore, gore. You got a few fleshed out characters, you know. Sienna's friends, like I said, Brooke and Allie, and I think Allie is the one, I'm not sure, is the one who gets that extreme punishment, you know, that signature kill. But there's a signature kill in this movie that's really, if you have to say that's just disgusting, you have to think that's how they did that as a practical effect, since that's pretty cool. So the practical effects are there, really cool. Art is his mannerisms are more, they're more so than the first one, because he's in multiple elements. In the first one he's only in that high-rise building, and this one he's on the streets, in shops, abandoned silos, you know what I mean, in dreams. There are more characters like the clown girl, and like a Sienna, also a really good final girl, really good. She can act, and she's a really, she has the potential to be in the top 5 final girls. That's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. The negative side of the movie is that the fact that it took 2 hours and 20, that they showed us 2 hours and 20 minutes. Fleshing out the characters was very minor, so that really basic. They really didn't explain a lot about the supernatural stuff, about Sienna, or about her brother, even her mom, and about her dad. They never really explained stuff like that, and also they never explained how art, what art is, why is he supernatural. Also, the clown girl, who is she? Why does she just tags along and only certain people can see her? So yeah, that's probably the only 3 negatives that I have. So I've got more positives than negatives. So again, you know, watch Terrifier 2 for the horror fans, especially the extreme horror fans. This is certainly up your alley. 2 hours 20 minutes. I'm gonna tell you, they fly by, because you got art shenanigans, a little bit fleshed out characters, and you got a lot of gore. So like this video, let's create our mini horror community together, and adios. See you next time.